bullshit. Anarchism is a load of bullshit. And if so-called anarchists and lefties want to actually have their policies of burning cars, smashing shops, and just attacking people with expensive sports cars, then what world do you want? You're just being a criminal. I mean, that is a far left, ideology that someone who has a fast, rich car, who has a mansion, then that person who worked for that mansion or that fast sports car, that retired teacher who was just retired, and they burnt her car because they thought it belonged to an expensive, to a well paid person, and she'd been saving half of that car. That was her retirement present for herself, and they just burned it. But that's the left wing. That is anarchist view, that anyone who's got any wealth should be stripped of it, regardless of whether they work for it or not. And that's not the way the world works. I mean, certainly I believe that obviously with regards to MPs' expenses, etc., there should be reform. Certainly in that sector, I understand why people are angry out there about their wages being compressed, about people earning less than 10 years ago. But joining anarchist groups or preaching anarchism is not the answer. Anarchism preaches lawlessness, they preach no government whatsoever, and there's no rule of law. The whole point of rule of law is to protect citizens, and is to make sure that that society functions in a proper civilized manner. And also without law and order, those who steal an apple could be hanged, because what else is there? I mean, if someone steals an apple from a farmer's tree, that a farmer can hang them. Anarchist state. Indeed, it did actually happen in the Victorian times, actually, because there's a few stories where these boys stole an apple from a tree and they were hung. But like I said, that was just an extreme case. But certainly in those times, if you're stealing a piece of bread, could get you sent to Australia. But what I'm saying with anarchism is that it's very rebellious. I don't think it'll catch on. But during the Spanish Civil War, the Spanish Republic was full of anarchists, particularly in Catalonia, who preached no government whatsoever. But it doesn't work because obviously there's no organisation. So unlike the communist state, anarchist state, there'll be no organisation. Everyone will be out for themselves, etc. And obviously in these hard times, where young people are feeling disillusioned, I fear more young people will be drawn to anarchism, because they're seeing their way out of their future, they're getting all these years of education, getting nowhere, and they see themselves just being slumped on a life of the minimum wage, which has now become the maximum wage. But those who want to actually, I think if you want to change things, I think you have to vote, because every vote counts, because it means that you have a voice, it means that you can actually change things for the better. That's the whole point of democracy. The whole point of democracy is to hold politicians to account and to give people a free, fair voice on the future of their country or in the future of their local areas, etc. Local representation is important. I mean, anyone can get involved in politics. I mean, if whatever political party you support, you can ring up the local office, volunteering, leafleting, canvassing, etc., or even scanning if you want to, etc. It's not complicated. It's very easy to get involved in politics, and if you don't get elected the first time, there's always the next time, there's always the next time. And you can work on your vote share, etc. I mean, Paul McKill, who he's got a very small vote share in Merseyside, but he managed to grow that considerably over the years through hard work, dedication to your local area. You knew the local area very well.